Hello guys, welcome to my channel and to another upgrade unboxing video. It's time for upgrade 55, so let's have a look inside. I'm hoping it's better than the last time because the last box was really not my cup of tea. If you've missed it, go check out that video, but let's have a look at this one. The key to artistic heaven. Wow, that's a promise. So, what is artistic heaven? Okay, artistic heaven is the Ecoline watercolor brush pens, and this is a set by Frau Hölle. And I already have some of these Ecoline brush pens, so I kind of know how they work, but I don't have this particular set, so I'm very excited to try these out. Then we have yellow acrylic paint. Interesting, watercolors and acrylic. And a huge acrylic marker by Amsterdam. Wow, okay. This is incredibly huge. Wow. This is by far the biggest marker I have ever owned. And last but not least, we have another Pigma Micron pen. I feel like these have been included a lot in the past, but I don't mind because they're actually really good. And this one is also pretty huge, at least for a Micron pen. It's size 10, whatever that's supposed to mean, because the sizing is a little bit odd on Microns because it's size 10, but the lines are 0.6 millimeters, so I don't know who came up with that idea. I think the size 6 would have made more sense in this context, but whatever. Let's have a look at the surface. So we have many sheets of paper. And it seems like it's all the same paper, slightly textured and pretty thick. So this could be mixed media paper. Not sure though, let me check. Next up we have the Upgrade art print by Julian Schleifer. Wow, that looks so cool. And last but not least, we have some Upgrade stickers. I don't know which direction they go. I think it doesn't matter. Whatever. So let's have a look at the bottle post so I can find out what kind of paper this is. And by the way, I'm a little surprised that there's no brush included because in general, when Upgrade includes acrylic paint or oil paint or whatever, any paint you need a brush for, they usually include a brush as well. So not this time, I guess. So this is artspaze watercolor paper, and I think this watercolor paper pad was included before. However, this time we're only getting 5 sheets, even though I think I got 6. Wait a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. So I got a spare one. And I hope the watercolor paper works just as well for acrylic paint. So let's have a look at the topic of the month. It is... where is it? Your magic. Oh, okay, and you can either choose between a still life or a portrait. Interesting. And again, a typo. It's not upgrade 52, it's upgrade 55. Why are there so many typos in the bottle post? This really bugs me. So, still life or portrait it is. I don't know, I need to think about it for a moment. But let's test the materials first. And I'll start with this huge marker, because this one might need a bit of time for pumping and stuff. Wow. Okay, please don't get stuck. Don't get stuck! Why are you getting stuck? Why is it always getting stuck? Oh, the paint is coming. Yeah, let's wait a bit. And have a look at the Micron first. Well, it's black. Works just perfectly like all Microns do. And Microns are actually waterproof, so I'm very curious to see if this pen will smudge or not in combination with the watercolor micros. But actually, it shouldn't. If it's waterproof, I mean, whatever. Micron works. Next up, let's have a look at these beautiful colors. I'll start with this one first because it looks so pretty. It's Mahocani. So this is definitely my favorite color. I don't think it can get any better. So next up we have Yellow Ocker. I think I already have this color. Wait a second. No, that's not the right one. It's pretty similar, but not the right one. I don't know. But I think I had this one. Don't know where it is. So next up is Pastellrot. I think I have a similar color too. However, very pretty. And Pink Beige. Do they blend? See, this is something I really don't like about these markers, or maybe it's just the paper, but whenever I try to mix these colors, the paper immediately starts to dissolve. Like, can you see this? The paper is coming apart pretty soon, actually. Is it just me? Do you blend it with like a brush and not with these brush pens? I'm confused. Let me know. I'm not an expert when it comes to brush pens, so please leave any tips down below. I really need them. And the last but not least, we have gray. Just a neutral gray. I actually like this color combination a lot, so that's nice. So let's have a look at the marker, which is still not ready to go. Oh well. I think this might need some time, but it always gets stuck, so... Yeah, well, let's wait a few more minutes. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the acrylic color. That's a nice and vibrant green. So let's have a look at the marker again, and it's still not ready to go. This is kind of disappointing, but I have to admit, this is a huge nib, so a lot of ink will go in there. I hope. Okay, this works already. That's impressive. Super opaque and it looks very even. So also, I wanted to test if the Micron pen smudges. I don't think so. Oh no, it does. That's a shame. I mean, you can blend these colors, but I still don't get if it's the markers or if it's the paper. Why does it come apart so quickly? Aren't these meant for blending? So far, this box is way better than the last one, and I really can't wait to try these materials a little more and paint or draw my artwork. However, still haven't decided if I'll go for a still life or for a portrait. We will see. I asked you guys over on Instagram whether I should go for a portrait or a still life, and you voted for portrait, so here we go. Since there's a Micron pen, I decided to go for a more cartoony style because Microns are perfect for line work. And that's basically all the thinking I did for this piece. The rest was just going with the flow. I found a reference photo on Pinterest, sketched it out, and then grabbed the Ecoline brush pens and tried my best. As I said before, I do have some of these already and I like them, but this doesn't mean I know how you can use them in the best way possible. I mostly used them to cover sections with a single color, but for this piece I wanted to blend different colors together, and I'm not sure if that's what you do with these. Or if I'm just doing it wrong. I mean, I haven't seen paper tear that easily in a long time, and it actually feels like pretty sturdy watercolor paper. So the blending did not turn out smooth at all. In fact, it looks pretty streaky. And the skin tone looks a little weird too, but I try my best, okay? I tried to use a water tank brush with the brush pens as well, and it worked better than I had expected. Next, I worked on the hair, and I tried to layer the colors, but the dark red was actually pretty opaque, so the color underneath doesn't really show through. And again, it looks so unintentionally streaky and not good at all in my opinion. I don't know what it is about these brush pens. I like them, but I'm kinda lost when using them. I just cannot bring my imagination onto paper. Since I didn't know how to make the watercolor situation any better, I turned to the acrylic paint and marker. And except for the flower in her hair, I had no idea what to use the paint for. Like, the background was completely empty, but I didn't feel like using yellow or black. But obviously, I had to, since these were the colors included. So I settled on painting some flowers in the background. Not exactly a revolutionary idea, but oh well. And the next thing is what kind of ruined the whole piece, and in retrospect, I really don't know what I was thinking. I just wanted to use the huge marker a little more, but yeah, that was a pretty bad idea. I mean, look at it, it's horrible! So yay, here's my final artwork. I think I'll call it clueless, because that's what describes this piece and the process of getting there best. Let me know what you think about this exceptional piece of art. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye!